Y'all, just a quick thing here before we get started in the video. I made a couple of blunders with my speaking, just like Joe Biden does. But I said a couple of times stimulus check when I meant to say social security check. I'm sure you'll see it. It's where I'm talking about rich people and politicians getting a social security check. You'll see it, but I'm sorry I made that word salad. Love you all. Enjoy the video. Thank you for coming back to We the People News. Please subscribe, leave your thumbs up, and please leave your comments. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for all the support that you give me on this channel. I really do appreciate you allowing me to do this. Thank you so much. Yesterday's video, if you did not see it, please go back and watch it. I will link it to the end of this video. There's a lot of good stuff in there I don't want you to miss, and it would help me out a lot on YouTube. Please don't forget to hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when I make a new video. As you can see, I'm back in my own office today, and it feels good. It's so good to be back home. I was only gone for like 2 days, but still, I'm a homebody. Okay, y'all, I've got a lot to cover, so I'm going to get right into it. And if it seems to go longer, what's on the thumbnail is towards the end of the video. You can just fast forward to there if that's all you want to know about. Okay, Bloomberg News says Biden would not be disappointed with a rematch with Trump. Oh, but I beg to differ. I think he would be. Yesterday I told y'all about Trump and Biden for president in 2024. I said I believe it's time that America moves away from both of these clowns. Because Donald Trump couldn't get a whole lot done. The stuff that he did get done was great, but he couldn't get a whole lot done because nobody would work with him, and he wouldn't work with nobody, let's be honest. Well, right now we got Joe Biden, and he can't get nothing done for the same reasons. So I think it's high time we move away from both of these people. But when I was telling you this yesterday, I forgot to mention Ron DeSantis, the governor of the great free state of Florida. Y'all, as I think DeSantis would be a good president. And if Trump wasn't running, I would vote for DeSantis. Now, I'm not saying that I want Trump to run. I'm not saying I want DeSantis to run, because we don't know who all is going to run. There may be somebody comes down the pike a lot better than both of these people. We don't know yet. But even with Ron DeSantis, we would still have the same situation because, well, we know the Democrats don't like him, and he is, let's face it, almost a carbon copy of Donald Trump. He's just younger. So I don't think Ron DeSantis would be the best president either. So who are we looking for a president? Oh yeah, we got this one guy, Pretzer, for president. He looking like he may be running. Y'all, I know I'm not a picture of health, but I will have to say on Pretzer, he looks like he's one donut away from a massive heart attack. So I don't think he would be a good choice either. We would always be worried about his heart health, like we're worried about Joe Biden's mental health. So who do we pick? Right now, I don't know of anyone that's suited for the job of President of the United States. It certainly would not be Kamala Harris or Nancy Pelosi or any of, I don't know of anyone. So we got to hope that someone better comes down the pike that can work with both sides, because these four people I don't think can. Bing Headline News says that Jill Biden blossoms in this floral dress that she was wearing. So what is she now, a flower? Well, if she is, I'll call her a blooming idiot. Sorry, y'all. Had to get that out. A few people in my comments are surprised at the fact that politicians and millionaires are getting a Social Security check. They said they should not get a Social Security check. Y'all, I agree with you to the point that they don't need a stimulus check because they're getting paid so great for doing nothing, so they don't need a stimulus check, but still they pay in Social Security tax just like everyone else. So yes, they do get a Social Security check. Ivana Trump passed away at the age of 73. She looked good for 73. Ivana was the mother of Ivanka, Eric, and Don Jr. Donald Trump and Ivana was married for 15 years. Please keep the kids in your prayers. Thank you all so much for your comments. Please sound off, get it off your chest, get it off your heart, get it out of your mind. Put it in my comments. It will make you feel better. Okay, the Washington Examiner said Kamala Harris promotes the attack on Republicans. I know both sides attack each other all the time. That's what they do. That's what they're the best at. But I will have to say, instead of attacking everyone, instead of Kamala Harris attacking everyone, why can't she do her job down at the border? I mean, we're being attacked at our southern border by these freeloading illegals coming over the border because she refuses to do her job. So I support attacking Kamala Harris. Why can't she just do her job? Y'all, I understand how these YouTubers that are saying we're getting a forced stimulus check, I understand how they're getting so many views. And yes, this is what I talked about on the thumbnail with the forced stimulus check. But I understand why these YouTubers are getting so many views talking about a forced stimulus check or a raise to Social Security. They're telling people what they want to hear. But I ask you to do this in 6 months. Remember this, in 6 months. And when you have not gotten a forced stimulus check or a raise on your Social Security check, please remember who told you the truth, that it's not happening. Also remember who lied to you just to get your views. Y'all, I will tell you again, right now there is no forced stimulus check being talked about at all. There is no raise to Social Security being talked about at all, unless you're talking about the COLA raise. So, most of these people on YouTube are lying to you. I will not lie to you. Please remember that in 6 months when you hadn't got that raise or that stimulus check. Okay, this is a real Build Back Better bill that will make America, I have to say it, great again. I had this thought that would be very good for the American people. Everyone that's in office right now, and everyone running for office in 2024, if these people would leave office and never run again, all the lawsuits against them, all the future lawsuits would mysteriously disappear. All of this stuff would be just swept away and forgotten, as long as they stay out of politics and never run again. All this fighting in court would stop. All the stress would stop. All the jail time would stop. They would get off scot-free, but they would not be allowed back into politics in any form of fashion or reporting news on any of the networks. The American people would be much better off. We could start moving forward. We could make America great again with this kind of Build Back Better bill. Then we could rebuild our economy. We could rebuild our government. We could rebuild our faith in our government and rebuild our lives. Now, this would be a great Build Back Better bill. Just if it's in the past, let it stay in the past. Let's start moving forward. Let's sponge all of that stuff away. A lot of people would not agree with that because they're so gung-ho. They want to see these people in jail. Well, I would like to see these people in jail too, but more than that, I would like to see America back the way it used to be before all this crap started. Y'all, we can make it happen. We can make it happen in the midterms. And if we don't, it's our own fault. Y'all, we have to remember this and get this done. We're the only ones that can do it. They won't do it, so we have to do it. Y'all, please watch the video that's popping up here now. This was yesterday's video. There's a lot of good stuff I don't want you to miss, and it will help me out a lot also. The midterms, don't forget what we got to do. Y'all, please, I'm begging you, don't forget what we have to do in the midterms. And I will say it like I've always said it, and I always will say it. Keep your faith in Jesus Christ, not our government, because our government is not going to help us. Keep your faith in Jesus Christ. He is the only one that can help us. Say a prayer for our world. Say a prayer for our country. Say a prayer for those elected employees in D.C. that's not doing anything. Say a prayer that they will turn around and start doing the right thing. Say a prayer for everyone around the world that's hurting through COVID, financial hardship, or any other affliction. Just know I love you all. Thank you so much for all your support, all your comments, even my haters. I love you too. Until next time, ciao.